What's good, AA fam? Welcome back to the channel. Look at my beautiful pregnant wife right here.
It's your girl Anna. Thank you, babe.
How many weeks are you today?
Whew. I am 24 weeks.
24 weeks. Look at that belly, you guys.
I know, the baby's getting bigger every single day.
But anyways, y'all, today we are doing a Q&A. It has been a long time, y'all, since we've done a Q&A, so I'm excited for today, y'all. If you guys are excited, make sure you hit that like button down below. But with that being said, let's get right into it. All right, y'all, where do we even begin? You guys asked us a ton of questions.
Yes, we're gonna try
but that's probably kind of our fault too, because we haven't did a Q&A in so long.
Yeah, I know, it's been a minute. Question number one, how are you feeling with this pregnancy?
I'm feeling great, but how you feeling, babe?
So the first month, it was really tough. With Elijah, it wasn't hard at all. Like, it was a very smooth pregnancy. I think I only got one.
You're such a strong woman.
He's always backing me up. He's my biggest fan. That really helps me. But with Elijah, it was really smooth. Like, I think I got morning sickness once, but with this pregnancy, it was very tough, like the first 2 months.
I think a few times, but
yeah,
it wasn't anything that lasted for a long time.
Yeah, but then I got better, thankfully, and now I feel great. I'm just starting to feel tired, and I'm
my Snorlax. She needs her naps. No, I'm playing you beautifully.
Okay, so yeah, but no, it's feeling great. I'm just starting to feel tired, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like that's natural because I'm growing more and I'm getting bigger. So how y'all feeling now that you're having 2 kids? I'm very excited.
I'm ready.
I am super excited. I can't wait. Like, I've always dreamed of having 2 babies under the age of 2 under 2, and I know it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be very exciting and fun. I
feel like after we've had Elijah, it just gets easier.
I mean,
mentally thinking about having another kid, because it's like I've already been through that, so I know what to expect.
Yeah, like the first time it was like we were really nervous.
Scary,
we didn't know what to expect. I mean, we're new parents.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, we still have a lot to learn, but we feel a lot more comfortable for sure. Yeah. How many kids do you want in total?
So I want 3.
Yeah, so previously, I know you guys have...
Yeah, y'all can look back at our old Q&A. We're talking about we want 5, 6, 10, 25 kids.
No, 5 kids. We've always said that we wanted 5 kids, but that did change once we had Elijah. We realized how much work and how much attention a child actually requires. So we want to give as much as attention to our babies, and we don't want to like neglect or leave anyone out. So we realized that 3 is a good number. I feel like we could handle 3.
Financially speaking too, because like I want to be able to pass down generational wealth to my family. It started with me, you know, like I didn't come from a golden crib like other people, you know what I'm saying? No, I keep playing with her. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop playing with you. I
didn't come from a golden crib.
I seen her neighborhood when she grew up. It was not pretty, y'all, but yeah, she's pretty.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, so I want to be able to set up my kids to be financially stable for the rest of their lives. And I feel like 3 is a really good number for me to do that.
5, it's like you have to divide more money.
Yeah, I'm like stretching it.
But it's not even about the money though, but I get what you're saying, like generational wealth.
I want them to be really comfortable.
Aunt wants our kids to just be set for life, basically, and I agree, and I feel like having 5, it's like...
Yeah, I mean, I can always do my part. That's not to say that they're gonna be able to...
They're gonna do their part.
Ball, but I feel like we're gonna raise them really good. So
yeah, they're gonna do their part. They're gonna be great kids. But yeah, so 3 kids, guys. Emotionally, financially, we feel like 3 is a great number. How do you balance a relationship and having a kid? Ooh, that's a good question.
That's been something we've been learning to do for sure. Anna's mom, like, she helps out a ton.
Yeah.
So whenever we have some time to go on a date or something like that, Anna's mom's always there to help us watch Elijah. It is probably going to be a little bit tougher now that we're having 2 kids, but honestly, we're still learning how to balance, you know, spending time with our son and then spending time with each other.
Yeah, when you guys don't see Elijah, like right now he's actually taking a nap, so it's the perfect time to do a Q&A.
But I would say like if we didn't have your mom to help us with that,
it would be really hard.
It would be really hard, and honestly,
really hard.
I feel like you have to have somebody that you trust to be responsible with your kid. Like, I know even when Elijah was like an infant, we didn't let him really go with anybody at all, like not even your mom. But when he got to around, what would you say, like 4 or 5 months?
When he was like, yeah, a little bit more
like safer,
when I wasn't like,
I guess.
Yeah. And then like after that 6 months, after that like 6
I feel like after 6 months, that's when we started like.
When I stopped breastfeeding. Yeah, as a couple, it is important to keep that balance. I know it gets hard. Shout out to like my single girls out there and my single dads that do it all themselves, because I know it's really hard. That's one thing that helps us, like, you know, my mom, you know, when we just want to like have a date.
It's important to raise your kids, but it's also important to continue the relationship with the person you have the kid with.
Okay, so next question. What are you guys planning on changing now that baby number 2 is on the way? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. What do we plan on changing?
I know for sure sleeping situations have to change.
Yes, that definitely.
We tried really hard to get Elijah to sleep in his room. Now, given it is upstairs, so you know it is probably harder than if he had a room right next to us downstairs.
Yeah.
But still, we've tried really hard to get him to sleep in his crib, and he just will not sleep there by himself.
I feel like we just kind of spoiled him in that area.
The thing with that is, I know once we have baby number 2 here, we're gonna have to give them the attention, sleeping privilege, like next to us. You know, we have to be around them.
Yeah.
All the time. This is how it works, y'all. So we put him to bed next to us. Once he falls asleep, I put him in his little crib right next to our bed. Then he wakes up like in the middle of the night and he wants to come back in our bed, and that's when we put him in the bed.
It's like it never fails. It's always like 4 o'clock in the morning. I love it, don't get me wrong, because he's like the best cuddle. You know, I mean, of course, my baby, like, you're a great cuddler. No, you're a great cuddler, but my baby is such a great cuddler. Like, I just love cuddling with him, and he like, I don't know, I just love him sleeping next to me, but I know it's not the right thing to do because I don't want to teach him wrong, and then he's like 11 years old and still wants to sleep in my bed.
Anna still would sleep with her parents if I wasn't married to her.
Yeah, I was raised that way as well, so I'm not trying to raise my next baby like that. I want to change it. I know it's going to be hard because I would want my baby to be next to me 24/7, but definitely, you know, get in the routine of them sleeping in their own room. And I know transitioning Elijah to his own room is going to be very hard because he's so used to sleeping next to us already. But he's going to learn, and we're going to overcome that. So stay tuned and we'll update y'all on that.
For sure.
Yes. What age will you let your kids stay? I'm not even thinking about that. My baby's still a baby, and this one is not even born yet. So like, I'm not even thinking about that, but I guess 14, 15 is a good, if it's a girl, they have to be.
Oh, if it's a girl, no.
If it's a girl, no, stop. If it's a
girl. When will I start letting them date? No.
I think 14, 15 is a good age for boys. I was 15 when I started dating Anthony, so I don't know. I don't even want to think about that. Let's just come back to that later on, please. Have you ever fought to the point of breakup?
Yes.
Yes, we have. I mean, we've been together for over a decade, y'all. Like, we're high school sweethearts. So this is my best friend. I think we've been through it all. There was times in our relationship where we thought we would have to break up. For the OGs, you guys know our story, but my parents basically didn't approve of him when we first started dating. Now they do love him. So at the time, I thought I would have to break up with him, and it was really sad. It was really tough, but thankfully,
I was like, babe, just hang in there. I love you. I have faith in our relationship. We can make this work.
Yeah, thankfully.
No, we both was like fighting for our relationship. And you know, if only one of us was fighting for the relationship, I don't think it would have worked out. But yeah, we both really had a strong love for each other. And true love conquers all.
Yeah, we were meant to be. We worked out, and thank God for that, you know? So I feel like every good relationship goes through hard times, but you overcome that and it makes you stronger.
Good relationships are able to go through hard times and overcome it. If you just don't have a hard time at all, then it's like, that's not normal.
Yeah. Is Elijah bad off camera? I wouldn't say he's bad. I would just say he has a lot of energy. Like, my boy has so much energy.
He just doesn't stop. Like, he's always moving. He's always doing something.
He's literally always like running. He's not even walking at this point. He just runs. Like, he runs back and forth. 1 second he's here, the other second he's over there. So he's just at that age right now where he's very active. So we have to be constantly like
on top of him.
Yeah, looking out.
The only time I would say he's bad is when he's tired or he's hungry.
Yeah, he'll throw a fit. Like, he'll throw
himself in the fit.
Literally. Yeah. Like, he does not play when it comes to food and sleep. But I feel like he probably gets that from his dad. I don't know. No. Anyways, how did you learn English, Anna? Oh, okay.
I taught her.
No.
When I first met Anna, she didn't speak no English. And I was like, soy papi chulo. And she was like, oh.
That's such a lie.
I was able to get in. I was like, I'll teach you.
Okay, so real quick backstory. I was born in Colombia. I knew no English whatsoever. I remember I used to come home crying back from school because I did not understand what the teachers were saying. And it was very frustrating. I didn't understand what the kids were talking about.
That must have been scary.
Yeah, it was scary and frustrating, and I would lie to my mom and pretend I was sick. I pretty much learned in school, like, and being around like
I never
other kids.
asked you, what was the first English word you learned?
I don't remember, but I know that it was like after 6 months I knew English. But because I came at such a young age, I feel like I just like picked it up really quick. And that's one of my goals with Elijah. I know this is kind of off topic, but I want our son to be bilingual and know both languages, English and Spanish. When are you guys planning to have baby number 3? Oh my gosh, you guys are quick. We haven't even had baby number 2. Just stay tuned in. Baby number 3, if it's in God's plan.
Around the corner. Maybe it's right now. No.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, we'll come back to it, but stay tuned in, y'all. We love you guys, and we're thankful you guys are part of our journey and our life, so you guys will know. And like Aunt said, we'll come back to that question, but I would want it to happen
today.
Very soon after baby number 2. But anyways, all right, so next question is next travel country. Oh, I want to say it.
It's gonna be a surprise,
but I'm not gonna say it. But yes,
stay tuned,
we are going somewhere for our baby moon and my birthday. So when I was pregnant with Elijah, we actually never ended up going on a baby moon. I wanted to go, but it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I think time just went by so quick, and next thing we knew, I was too pregnant to travel anywhere. But with this baby, we did make it a priority to book a baby moon, and we booked it last year. So we're leaving very soon, and I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to say where we're going or anything, but
we're gonna be going very soon.
It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be fun. Birth plan, natural or C-section? Ooh, so
we want to go natural. Always want to try to do.
I think this is a question for me. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're right. You're right. My bad.
I'm just kidding.
My bad.
I'm just kidding, babe.
No,
yes,
right.
of course.
We talked about it. I'm sorry.
We have talked about it, and of course, I want to go natural and have a natural delivery, just like I did with Elijah. It was very painful, but it was very empowering, and I would do it all over again. So I would love another natural birth, but you know, I know things happen, so fingers crossed, I don't have to do a C-section. I mean,
if it comes down to it.
I hope not. You know, I'm gonna try my best and do everything I can to be healthy, eat healthy, drink a lot of water, do exercise, so I can have a natural birth. Thank you, babe. Why don't you guys stream on Twitch anymore? Oh, okay, so that's a good question, y'all. Like, we've been so busy, so we still love our Twitch fam, and we still have our Twitch account. I'm not saying like we're never gonna go back on Twitch, but it's just been a lot going on right now.
We're super busy, and Twitch is a lot of work. I didn't realize how much work it actually was.
Live streaming is a lot.
But if you're doing Twitch, shouts out to you.
Yeah,
that is no joke.
But we will like hop on Twitch again. If you guys do follow us on Twitch, just stay tuned. I mean, we might pop up here and there. Just have your post notifications on. We don't have like a date that we're gonna go back on live, but we'll make an announcement if we do. So just make sure you're following us on Instagram and Xana, and then also on a platform that we've been very, very active on is Snapchat. I'm gonna show you our Snap real quick, y'all. We literally post here every single day. We do a lot of behind the scenes, and for our gender reveal coming up, we're gonna do a lot of behind the scenes on our Snapchat, and you guys will be like some of the first people to see.
This is more like in the moment.
Yeah, things that happen before anyone else sees it. Yeah, exactly. Not before they happen, but once they happen, like right away. How's intimacy now? Ooh,
couldn't be any
spicy.
Could not be any better.
What do you mean?
Could not be any better. I don't need to speak too much.
Okay, yes, so the fire is still there, the spark is still there.
There is a lot more gentleness.
Whoa, TMI! You know, being pregnant, you have to accommodate yourself, but that's not saying like you stop intimacy, like you just work around your pregnancy, and then obviously the bigger you get, the more you work around
your pregnancy.
The more you work around it. But yeah, it's still great, and never lose that spark, y'all. If you're married, in a relationship, never lose that spark with your partner. I feel like that's very important. It's not all about that, but it's a beautiful thing, and embrace it and enjoy it. And okay, I'm moving on.
When you come together, make universes.
Okay. Anyways.
I don't even know if that worked out. I hope it did. I like that one.
Do you want a girl or a boy? Oh, okay, so I think I've answered this multiple times already, but in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be very honest, y'all. I was really excited, and I'm like, I want a girl, I want a girl, I want a girl. Now that I'm further along in my pregnancy, now like I really want a boy. I know it sounds weird, because of course I want a baby girl, I want a mini me, but I think that having boy will give my son a best friend for life, and Elijah will literally grow up with a best friend, and they will do everything together, play basketball, soccer, you know, football. They could do all the sports. They could be each other's like keeper, like my brother's keeper, be there to defend each other, have each other's back. So either or, whether it's a girl or a boy, I would be so excited and I can't wait. And
That's how I feel too. So I'm happy if it's a boy, I'm happy if it's a girl. I know if they're a girl, that means I have my baby girl, and if I know they're a boy, that means, like Anna said, Elijah has a best friend for life.
The Jones Brothers, that would be so cool. Can you imagine like two boys, the Jones Brothers, walking in? Like, what? That'd be so cool. That'd be so cute. Like, I don't know. I think they'll like just be the next big brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Next,
like the Jonas Brothers, but Jonas.
Oh, yeah. I knew the Jones Brothers sound familiar. Compare both pregnancies so far. Ooh, so very, very different, y'all. Like, I mentioned this already in the beginning.
For me, it's been pretty much the same. I'm sorry to cut you off. I said that just so I can use the bathroom real fast because I know this is mainly a question for you. I'll be back, y'all.
So I feel like I already answered this question, but yeah, with Elijah, I felt like it went very smooth. I could remember my entire pregnancy probably being sick like once or twice, but it was very easy. You know, it was a great pregnancy, great delivery. I think that's why I got pregnant so quick after that, because it was a breeze. But with this pregnancy, I have gotten more morning sickness, more sick days, more days that I don't want to do anything. Now I'm feeling tired, but I just like push myself. So I feel like with this pregnancy, I definitely have to push myself more than what I did with Elijah. Every pregnancy is different. One thing that does really stand out to me is the fact that when I was pregnant with Elijah, my placenta was an interior placenta, and if you don't know what that means, it's basically the baby is in a sac in your tummy, and then the placenta is there, right? So my placenta was here, it was an interior placenta. So every time Elijah would kick or punch or move around, I could feel like flutters here and there, but I couldn't really feel him a lot. With this baby, my placenta is not an interior placenta. My placenta is just like
posterior.
Yeah, exactly. So, which is, both of them, it's normal, like nothing's abnormal, it's just different. And with this baby, I could feel everything. So think about with Elijah, I had like a cushion right here. So he would be underneath the cushion and I couldn't really feel him. With this baby, there's no cushion. So it's like I could feel everything. So when they kick, they punch, they turn around, they spin, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I feel everything. So yeah, that's like the biggest difference. And
it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But anyways, how does it feel to be successful and blessed at this age? Oh, thank you.
Thank you for that, for sure.
Honestly, just blessed, and all the glory and honor to God.
Yeah, for sure. Thankful, for sure.
It feels amazing, honestly. It's like a dream come true.
Sometimes it's a little scary, honestly.
Yeah,
because it's like
we're so young.
We're really young. Anything could still happen, you know. So nobody knows what the future holds. Like, yeah, right now at this moment, people see us and they're like, oh, these people are successful and everything like that. But honestly, without, like, nothing is different from us than like you guys. It's just, you know, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. Like, we both have been working super hard, nonstop since we were in our teenage years. Like, yeah, we went out and stuff like that a few times, but we were never really like big going out people like ever, like at all. So a lot of times when people around us were, you know, playing around and doing other stuff like that, Anna and I were really working working hard. And I guess now it's finally starting to pay off. And now that's like really good. But at the same time, I feel like it is super important to have a balance and to not just be so consumed by trying to be successfthe and trying to make sure you're on par with everybody that you see on social media, because like literally y'all, 85 to like 95% of the stuff on social media is not real. It's just like a highlight of a moment that happened, and sometimes the moment isn't even 100% authentic itself. So never feel like, you know, you're not where you're supposed to be at in life because you see somebody else that's successful or like more successful than what you think you should be right now in the moment. Like,
everyone has a different process.
Yeah, everybody has a different process. God has a perfect time for everybody. Just, you know, enjoy life, do the best that you could do. And to answer your question, how does it feel to be successful? It feels amazing, but it feels even more amazing that I'm able to do it with the love of my life.
Oh, thank you, Shane.
I feel like I value that more than just being successful.
Like Ann says, like a lot of people see now the glitz and gold and glamour and all this, but like they didn't see like all the work that behind closed doors.
A lot of cleaning toilets, a lot of working in ice cream shops.
Not cleaning toilets, but
this?
Oh, you feel me? A lot of hard work for sure. So I feel like how Ann says now, where it's like you reap what you sow. What is that called?
Yeah, you reap what you sow.
Yeah. So right now we're like,
we're, I guess, in the
harvest,
area of our
yeah,
life of harvesting, but you know,
God is good, and we're just so thankful that we get to wake up and live our dream every day because we love what we do. We love our job. We love you guys. You know, we're thankful that you guys are part of our life and part of this journey. And you know, of course, we couldn't do it without God, hard work, but we also couldn't have done it with you guys. So shout out to y'all. We love y'all, and if you have a dream, go out there and conquer it. Nothing's impossible. You can do it.
And happiness isn't defined by success.
Money and success. Yeah,
happiness is not defined by success.
Inside.
I feel like success is defined by happiness. So
exactly.
Look for your happiness.
Chase purpose. Don't chase money. Chase purpose. Once you chase purpose, the money will follow. For sure. And that will also bring happiness and fulfillment. Would y'all move out of state? This is random. No, we love Florida.
Florida
we don't
is where my heart is.
Florida boy at heart. He was born and raised here. I came when I was already like 8, but I would never, well, I don't want to say never, but for now, we just see our life and future here in Florida.
I would probably go to Puerto Rico. That's probably the only place.
In the future. It's still part of the United States, but it's an island. But yeah, we don't plan on leaving Florida. Favorite holiday? That's also random, but Christmas. I would say Christmas. I love Christmas, and I'm so excited to have Christmas this year with 2 babies.
That's gonna be lit. That's
oh my God, it's gonna be so lit. Biggest success, I would say marrying my person.
Oh, that's hard. I don't feel
the
like
love of my life.
I don't feel like it's happened yet.
What?
Yeah, I don't think it's happened.
Wow, I think my biggest success is marrying you.
I love that.
But I'm sorry that
no, but you are very. I don't consider you a success though. Like I consider you like my love, my heart, my everything. I don't like.
Oh well. I guess yeah, maybe.
I guess in a way, yeah, it is a success.
Maybe like, our biggest success hasn't happened yet.
I got a beautiful woman to say yes to me and marry me. Like, I guess that is a success, but I don't feel like it's happened to me yet. Like the greatest success of my life has not happened.
Like you haven't hit like your ultimate
greatest
purpose.
Success.
Okay,
yeah,
I feel you. I feel like we have a lot. Yeah, we're really young. We do have a lot of successes. I guess you could say. I don't know if that's the word, but we graduated high school. We graduated college. We're business owners. We're the first people in our family to make 6 figures. We own 2 houses. We own nice cars. Like, you know, like we have a lot, but like Ann said, I don't think
well, when you put it, I would say my biggest success so far was probably graduating high school.
Yeah, because I was like, you were like the first person in your family to graduate high school, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a big success. So, are you doing a labor video? Well, my plan is yes.
Yeah.
So
if they let us record, I mean, they let us record last time.
So last time, no, technically we weren't supposed to record, but we still like we're sneaky about it because you can only take photos while you're like doing labor and delivery. But my sister, shout out to my sister Cam, she was behind that camera pretending to take photos, but she was really recording for y'all. So she got all the angles and stuff. So hopefully that's the case this time. If everything goes well and I have a natural delivery and everything goes good, then yes. So stay tuned in. How do you deal with hate? Honestly, I just block the hate. There's always gonna be haters out there. But if you have haters, that just means you're doing something right.
And I've said it before too, like if you don't have haters, then there's a problem. You're not doing something.
Yeah.
You know, you're always gonna have haters. You can't control people, but you can control your happiness. So choose to be happy, ignore the haters, and just keep doing you.
Exactly, I couldn't have said it better. How do y'all handle arguments? Ooh, okay, so
that's something that I think it depends, honestly, like
and communication
on the argument,
is key.
But communication is definitely key because sometimes we may argue and we literally want the same outcome. Yeah. So it's like there's just a communication issue.
Sometimes when we argue, like I'll be stubborn and he'll like apologize first and be like, I'm sorry, I don't want to argue, and I'll be like, oh, okay, like I can't stay mad at that, you know? And then sometimes he wants to be the stubborn one, and then I'll come and be like, babe, like, you know, I'm sorry, and you know, so just like I feel like communication and just compromising and understanding your partner and caring for them, because if you love someone, you don't want to see them hurt, and you value their emotions. So, you know, just communicate and be kind to one another, and whenever you do get in arguments, just try to talk it out, you know, and
look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, express your feelings. Obviously,
take yourself out of the moment and just look and see what's really going on.
Obviously, you do want to, you know, something bothered you, you do want to express yourself and say why that scenario bothered you or situation bothered you, but try to move past that. Don't try to just stay stuck in that mental state where
and if it's something like you can't move past, then you need to move past that person.
Is it hard being pregnant and having a toddler? Absolutely. It's very hard, but thankfully I have my man over here that helps me a lot and is a big helper. I couldn't see myself doing it without him. He helps me out a lot, and then we also have a big support system like my mom, family, and everything. So we're really thankful for all the support around us. If we didn't have that, it would be a lot harder. That's why
I'll probably not be doing this Q&A today.
That's why I can't stress it enough.
Sleeping.
Shout out to all my single parents out there that do it all by themselves with no help. You guys are amazing, and you guys are superheroes for sure. Are you happy with your body after the pregnancy? So that's a good question. Before having Elijah, I was 150 and I like my weight. I mean, I feel like I could have been a little more fit, like more toned, but I was happy at 150. And then I had Elijah and I went up to 170, and now I'm 180 with this pregnancy.
When she told me she was 180, I was like, you're lying. There's no way you're 180.
I'm 180 and I'm projected to be like 200 pounds with this baby because this baby's big. But this is like by the end of my pregnancy, I'm projected to be 200 pounds. So, I mean, I don't want to say like I'm upset with my body. Of course not. Like, I love my body and everything it can do. Like, it's amazing what our bodies can do, you know? Create life and human. Like, that's amazing and mind-blowing. But definitely after this pregnancy, I do want to get very serious and go to the gym and work out and get on like a good diet, like a moderate diet, just so I can go back to the weight that I was before having Elijah, which was 150. So that's my goal.
I'll do it with you, babe.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So I would say that now at this state in my life, I am happy with my body, but I know once I have this baby, I'm gonna be like on grind mode and like, okay,
we got this, babe.
Yeah. What's your due date? So my due date is July 1st, but to be honest with y'all, I don't think I'm gonna make it to July.
You always say that.
I feel like, well, Elijah was a week earlier than my due date. So like he came a week early. So I feel like this baby, I feel like low key it's gonna be born in June, like the end of June. I might be wrong though. It might be July 1st or after. Sometimes it could go like a day or 2 days later. So I don't know, but I honestly strongly feel that I'm gonna have this baby by the end of June. So I'm not even counting July, but we shall see. And last but not least, when will you be announcing the gender reveal? So,
oh, that's exciting. So actually, y'all, we will be announcing the gender reveal in our next video. So
I was about to say,
make sure y'all stay tuned. You was about to say that?
I was about to say, yeah. Our next video will be the gender reveal.
Yeah.
And so make sure to turn those post notifications on, guys. You don't want to miss our next video because it will be our gender reveal.
So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys right now pause this video, hit subscribe, and hit the bell to turn on your post notifications.
Yes.
What exactly date are we going to post this video?
Our next video will be this Saturday, March 17th. So mark your calendars and turn those post notifications on. It'll be this Saturday, so we're so excited and we can't wait. So I actually just heard our baby again. He is up and we have to go get him now. Yeah, he's ready to get out the crib, so we're gonna go get him now. But thank you guys for sticking along, and I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A.
We know it's been a while since we just sat down and answered questions with you guys.
We try to answer as many questions as we possibly could before Elijah got up. I feel like we answered a lot. I feel like, yeah, there were some that we didn't because we honestly can't. We have to go get our baby. But stay tuned in because we'll do more Q&As in the future, and just make sure to follow us on Instagram if you do have a question and you weren't able to ask it this time. Just make sure to follow us on Instagram because we'll do another poll and you can ask your questions there. But with that being said, we love you guys so much and we're so excited for next video. So stay tuned in.
Love you guys. See y'all next time.
Bye.